everybody, it's Lexi with Phoenix Finds. I have another 5-minute find for you. But before we get into the interview, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow so that you can stay up to date with all of my 5-minute finds. Today, I am so excited because I am chatting with Kita Centella from Loose Leaf Tea Market. Kita, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for the invitation, Lexi. I'm really excited to be here.
Absolutely. So tell me a little bit about Loose Leaf Tea Market. I want to hear all about you guys and how you're different.
We are a tea company, which could sound like anybody, but what makes us different are a few things. Number one, I'm an herbalist by my background. So our teas are not only designed to be like a nice, calorie-free, healthy beverage. A lot of our teas are blended with herbs that actually help to support your health in a lot of different ways, like with sleep or stress or digestion and things like that. It's amazing to think that you can really support your body just with a simple cup of tea if you know what you're doing. The quality of our product, everybody says their quality is great, but I am obsessed with us being hyper fresh and organic. So we don't put any garbage ingredients in there. We order several times a month our ingredients. We make small batches. We move it out quickly so that you're always doing something that's very freshly made by hand.
And so tell me a little bit, you said you're an herbalist. So tell me a little bit about what you know that these teas and these natural ingredients can do for your body.
It's not just your body, it's your mind. It's how you feel. Plants have been here longer than us. Plants are our food. They're also our medicine. They're our clothing. They're our housing. So, I mean, we use them for everything. But when you understand how they can help your body through, like, you know, we have our macronutrients, protein and vitamins, but with certain herbs, you also have funky little compounds that are going to help your body do other things. Like everybody knows that turmeric is widely used to help to control inflammation, right? There's other things that can help do that too, such as tulsi, which is also known as holy basil, or ginger. I know that they can help you because a long time ago, my life was a disaster. I had problems with alcohol and drugs, and I met a mentor back when I was in my 20s. She took me under her wing, and she introduced me to the amazing, incredible power of plants. I've been sober since 1986, and I can attest all of that to the power of plants.
Yes, absolutely. So tell me a little bit about your education process for your customers, because I know that you really care about your customers knowing all these things and you really want to educate them.
If they're coming into the store in person, it's an excellent opportunity to really find out where they're at, and wherever they are, if they're total newbies, or if they're, you know, they have a real high confidence level with using tea, we meet them with where they're at. And if they're just starting out, this is a really special time for them because a lot of times they're very excited. They're getting off coffee, or they decide they want to start supporting their body naturally. So we embrace them. We take them under our wing. We just ask some really good questions to identify what it is they're looking for. It's a simple process. It's like a 2 or 3 step process where we find out what they're looking for. We make some suggestions. We help to tailor the things that we suggest based on who they are and what they're looking for. And when it's an online experience, we don't have that, you know, that same face-to-face one-on-one. So we try to personalize an online shopper's experience by, we include instruction cards. They're really nice, and that tells you how to make really good tea, tells you how to make really good iced tea. And we also include handwritten messages.
Oh, I love that. Oh, that makes it so special. Very cool. And Kita, will you tell me where everyone can find you, your website, your social media, all of that good stuff?
Our website is looseleafteamarket.com. And you can link to any of our social media accounts from there. Our Instagram is @looseleafteamarket. So it's very easy to find. We also have a Pinterest and a YouTube. So if you want to dig in a little deeper, those are some pretty fun resources.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love that. That's so cool. So one more question for you. Sure. What is your favorite tea? And then I also want to know the story behind some of these names, because you guys have such cool names. Like an elephant never forgets is one that I saw. I love that. But first, what's your favorite? And then tell me a little bit about how you name your teas.
Oh, sure. My favorite tea for the morning is Smooth Jazz. I don't do well with caffeine, so I made a caffeine-free coffee substitute where it's rich, bold, and energizing, but there's no caffeine. And I called it Smooth Jazz because it's got, you know how jazz is a little edgy, and the tea has hints of bitterness. It's got hints of vanilla, so it's complex.
Awesome. Well, Kita, thank you so much. And everyone watching, thank you so much for your time. Make sure you go check out Loose Leaf Tea Market. They have some fantastic teas. Everything looks gorgeous. And thank you again, Kita. I appreciate it.
Thank you again, Lexi.
Thank you.
So when it comes to naming the teas, that's a fun part of the process. We want to come up with something that tells the customer what they're getting, but also might have an element of fun. They're not all fun, but the ones that are like an elephant never forgets, it tells you the tea is for memory, but it's also a little bit more fun.